All right, guys, it's been 52 days on the nuke and 40 days on the package of bees, and I think I'm gonna put a second brood box on both, assuming they haven't come up in here and started working on honey in that upper. And I'm gonna take off the entrance reducers and make them the full width. See if I got my smoke going here. Yep, okay. So I got my smoker. I think I'm gonna start with these guys. And sorry, I'm swinging this camera around. And try and set this up so you can see from the side here. I don't have anybody helping me again today, so. Okay. Four bees on the lid, just hanging out. Big old mosquito eater. Looks like there's a whole bunch of bees in here, so. See that? Make sure the queen's not on the lid. She's not marked. I haven't actually laid eyes on her that I know of. See that big old mosquito eater? Let's get some smoke down here in the hive. So there's still two frames here they haven't started working on yet. Not sure why they haven't moved out to the edge to work on those. They're hanging out on it. Every time I pull it, there's bees on it, but they haven't built any comb on it. So this was the other frame that hadn't had anything on it. How they started drawing out up here in the top. Some propolis I'm getting on my hands here. Right here in the top, they've started building. It looks like they're building on the bottom. So everything else has been building, so give them a little more smoke here. Some honey in that. Just cleaning this stuff off the top here. They're building comb between the frames more than I'd like to see, even though they're pretty pinched together. So I'm not sure why they're doing that. Let me show you that. So they're building this bridge comb here and here, but you can see the frames are pretty tight. You can see everything's pretty much filled in here. So this is a full hive ready for the next brood box. I think I'm gonna clean off this panel here. Set this back. Okay, let's put this second box on. This box has no paint on it, and it has this black comb. It's the only thing I could find in town. So And you can see that there's no paint. So my hope is they come up in here and start building brood and honey and have this second box going as they've grown bigger. I'm gonna shake those off. Put this guy back on. Throw this lid on. And just give them a little bit of smoke here since they'll be in the front of the hive. I'm going to take this entrance reducer off. So now they can come and go the full width of the entrance there. So we got a second stack, and I'm gonna go check the other one now and see if we can do the same over here. I just inspected these hives 6 days ago, so I'm not getting into them a whole lot. Sorry about my camera work here. Uneven ground. I'm trying to figure out a way to rig this up better for the future. Okay, let's get into this one. I'm going to take this entrance reducer off. So I got that off. They had not started putting honey up into here before, and I was disappointed at that, and they still haven't. They haven't even attempted to build comb on this. So I'm looking at these. Yeah, there's no comb even started. Well, nope. So they're just hanging out up here. And I had read that sometimes they don't want to come up through and when there's nothing on this top frame. So I'm gonna shake them out, and then this evening I'll come back and I'll let them get out of here. And this evening I'll come back and take this. They're pretty upset right now, but you can see that this hive is pretty filled out. Every frame has stuff going on down in there. Lots of honey, lots of brood. I'm a little worried they're swarming. Man, they're really out here. There's a ton of bees out. So I'm gonna put this second brood box on. Space these frames out a bit. and I'm just going to close it all back up. I'm gonna shake these frames out. Okay, so I think we're good. We've got both brood boxes on. We've got both entrances wide open. You can see them here. The entrances are wide open now. And both brood boxes on. So hopefully that one was pretty packed. I probably should have thrown the second brood on. I thought I could do a single brood with this, but man, they weren't even working up in there. This one's kind of warping and splitting a bit, this board. It's kind of a bummer it's doing that. Yeah, it's doing it on the back edge too. Just warping and splitting. That's lame. So anyway, that's all I'm gonna do today. Day 52 of the nuke, day 40 of the package. And both bottom boxes are just about full. This has like 1.5 empty frames, maybe 2. And then this one's pretty much full. I waited too long on that, but I thought they'd come up and start storing honey. I'm a little worried this one's gonna swarm, but I think just part of my learning process, I'm just gonna see what happens. So, anyway, hopefully that wasn't too short. It's been interesting to learn from these bees and watch them do their work. Man, they work fast. So just in a month and a half, 2 months, they've really built out everything they need in that bottom brood box. And now I'll let them work and build for another month or two up top, and hopefully we can throw some honey supers on here. If not, we'll just see if we can get these both through the winter and then let them really take off next summer.